Creed's Scott Stapp and wife Jaclyn divorcing after 18 years of marriage. After 18 years of marriage, Scott Stapp and his wife Jaclyn are calling it quits. Out of respect for their family, Scott intends to navigate this difficult time privately. A rep for the rocker tells People exclusively. The couple are now moving forward with a divorce after each had filed separately, Jaclyn first in June 2022, which was withdrawn, and then Scott in May 2023, People confirms via court docs filed in Williamson County, Tenn. An insider tells People. Scott and Jaclyn had determined the marriage was over but continued to try to make it work. TMZ was first to report news of the divorce. The Creed frontman, 50, and Jaclyn, 43, are parents to daughter Milan, 17, and sons Daniel, 13, and Anthony, 6, while Stapp is also dad to son Jagger, 25, with ex-wife Hillaree Burns. He and Jaclyn were married on February 11, 2006 after first meeting at a gala for the Muscular Dystrophy Association in New York. In March, the musician opened up to People about the ways in which Jaclyn and their children had helped him truly understand the meaning of family following a difficult childhood. "I never had a family like this. They've really demonstrated to me what a family is all about, and having each other's backs and sticking together," he said. "It's definitely something that's rubbed off on me and that I've learned from, and hopefully will be able to carry that forward in my life no matter how the story unfolds." Scott also explained that he considered his marriage, like all relationships in life, a learning experience. "Relationships teach you a lot of things, good and bad, and I've learned that no matter how they resolve or how they continue, that each stage in each season of the relationship is most definitely a learning experience," he said. "You have to look back at it as such, no matter what, and you have to reframe it. Reframing it no matter what the circumstances precipitates growth and helps you become a better human being and a better partner." Throughout their years-long marriage, the pair has shared glimpses into their love on social media. In 2020, the rockers celebrated their 14th wedding anniversary with a sweet tribute to Jaclyn on Facebook. "Her love, dedication, loyalty, perseverance, commitment, and friendship has saved my life and given me a life beyond my wildest dreams," he wrote. "Jaclyn, you have shown me that true love and faith has no end, just new beginnings." In December 2015, Jaclyn opened up about signing up for couples therapy after the musician suffered a public breakdown the year prior, which included a misdiagnosis of bipolar disorder as he recovered from substance abuse. At the time, Jaclyn was focused on keeping their children safe. "I was definitely out of my element. It was very difficult doing therapy and talking about these intense issues with cameras around us 24/7. But even though it was hard, it was also life-changing," she said at the time. "I have no regrets about doing the show. It was a positive experience. We made some friends, and Dr. Jen went head-on with a lot of issues that we had never talked about in 10 years in marriage. It's hard to talk about mental health, addiction, but we talked about some very serious issues as husband and wife," the insider tells People. In 2015, Scott got the wake-up call he needed. He's overcome enormous odds, and that's a credit to his faith and the family he and Jaclyn created. Earlier this year, Scott opened up to People about his new album Higher Power, which chronicled his highs and lows. "I've gone through a pretty difficult period in life over the last 4 years," he said. "I'm hanging in there, just 1 hour at a time, one thing at a time. Taking little bites of the elephant, and then just waking up again and doing it all over the next day. A lot going on, but all good stuff." Scott is reuniting with Creed for the first time in 12 years for a pair of festival cruises in the summer and a larger tour in the fall. Polestar recently commented that the momentum behind the return of Creed may be something this industry has never seen. "I feel compelled to create. It's who I am," he said. "So if I'm not doing it with Creed, there's a void. I have to do it. There's stuff in me as an artist and as a creative that I have to get out. Music is my method of doing